So here we have it, a spectacularly good all-round motorcycle. The additional things where if you go up to the LE model is really where you're getting the connectivity and the charging and those sorts of things. I had a couple of people contact me saying they too have problems with connectivity with their RT, so I'm guessing at some point BMW will deal with it. Now, as I said before, this doesn't take away from how good this bike is. And your riding experience isn't spoilt by this not having great maps, but it's what it's supposed to do. So I can see if you're touring somewhere and a map's really important and it comes out, then that's going to be irritating. Here is down here, this is the cubby hole for your phone, and my phone, which is here, this is a Samsung S21 5G, so it's a larger phone but not the actual big one, the Ultra. And you can see if I try and put it in here, in a case, it doesn't fit. So that to me is a problem, because who uses a phone without a case? So whenever I want to use this, I have to go through the faff of taking the phone out. So this is what you go through. Switch the phone on, connect to the motorcycle, and I've got to turn the bike on. The bike being on, now I've got to wait for the phone to connect to the app, or the app to connect to the bike. We'll give this this is all real time. While we're waiting for this, right, here we go. So now it's talking to it. Real time. This is all time I'm not riding, and we're now connected. So now that you've got to make sure is that when you put the phone away, you don't knock the app out. Turn it off. So it's not the easiest. I'll put it in, click it down, it's in, and now we've got connectivity, and I can check on here, it all works. And then the thing to close this down, and just, it needs a good press. And now you can see as well, of course, on the faff, I have to take my phone out of the case. Turn it all on, go on to the menu button, and here's what I can do on here. So if I use my wheel, I go to my vehicle, lots of settings tells me that I really want to know about my vehicle, what my mileage is, temperature, bar, all sorts of things. This comes up on there. So really, what else do you want to know? What do I need? Fuel, onboard computer, 57 miles per hour is my average speed, 64 miles is my range, averaging 46.3 miles per gallon. Done a total of 449 miles, so it's going to need a service fairly soon. Look along again, more details. So there's an awful lot in here that you can play around with. If I can look up to navigation, click down to there, connect to the phone, there's my map, click down again, active route guidance is blanked out, so I can't do any active route guidance. Doesn't matter what I try, it can't do. If I go into new destination, nothing, recent destinations, nothing's there because I can't put anything in. So that is a bit of an issue on this. And then coming over to settings, here in settings, this is where all the heat stuff is, phone, time, whatever, it's all down here, connections, display, you can do all sorts of things on here, resetting. So it's pretty comprehensive. If I want to split screen it, just push the wheel across and there's my split screen. Personally, actually I prefer to ride without it. And then the buttons, so if I press button 1, it's not set to anything, so it's not available. I've got to see how I can reprogram in that. Button 2 gives me my grips. Button 3 not available. Button 4 gives them maps. That's because 1 and 2, or button 1 and button 3, are aimed for the bikes that will give you music with that. So BMW will sort it out, so I'm not worried about it. So leave me your questions and I'll do what I can. Take care. Bye bye.